Hi lovelies. Okay, so I'm making a red velvet bento cake with buttercream. I'm sorry if the camera is having loops. I'm kind of like holding it with my teeth, so it wasn't easy to do, I'll tell you that. As you can see, as a professional cake maker, I'm with my gloves. As a caterer, you have to is it caterer? Caterer. Okay, as a professional cake maker, my R's are hard. Anyway, you have to always be with your gloves so that people don't sue you for head code violations. You wouldn't want that on your record. I have taken gum from my mom's purse. Don't want more than that. So I just put the buttercream around the cake because I enjoy eating creams. So good. I'm putting them well, layering them using my spatula, making sure everywhere is looking good. It's looking all nice and cozy. I'm trying to bend, the camera is in my teeth and I'm trying to show you the angle. It's not looking that nice. Anyway, thanks sis. My sis saved the day by holding the camera for me, and I can tell you she has shaky hands.
Hi, the sister here. So I'm going to take over her voiceover since she took over my channel. So she's crumb coating the cake now, and then when she's done, she'll pop it in the fridge to firm up before we make the real decoration. Bear in mind that this is the first time she's making a bento cake, and she's really nervous. You can't really tell from here, but I can see her. She is nervous. That's why she's swirling this all around every single time. It's down from the fridge, and we're adding the last layer or the main layer of the butter icing. Only 1 minute 38 seconds and the cake is moving away from the board. It's had enough spardy already. This is because we did not stick buttercream to the board before placing the cake on it previously. She's going to wipe that out with her spatula, then continue with the decoration. This is a bento cake. It's only 4 inches and it is taller than the usual bento cake because we're not going to put this in a lunchbox. We're only going to transfer it to a customized board we made ourselves. She's going to put the butter layer on all of them, on the entire cake rather. And when she's done, she'll scrape it clean with a scraper. The trick of getting perfect buttercream is the recipe. But apart from the recipe, you have to make sure you crumb coat the cake. This would help you, especially beginners, to get it right. If you crumb coat the cake and then you put it in the fridge, it will make it firm up. Once it's completely firm, you can easily decorate the cake. You see how she's going over this cake with a scraper. She'll go over as much as she needs, as many times as she needs in order to get a perfectly clean cake. She's still going over this because it's not yet as clean as she wants, but depending on the design you're going to make, if you're going to make a kind of design that will cover up all these patches, you could just stop at this and then scrape clean the top, but if not, continue going over. If you have any lumps or dips cake, you can fill up with extra buttercream and go over this. Some people would put their spatula or scraper in hot water, clean it up, then continue. This would help you get a more even or clean or neat scraping. The design we're making for this bento cake does not really require everywhere to be completely smooth. We just do the necessary things that we need and then go over it. So we're done with the sides of the cake. We're here at the top. We just need the middle to be smooth, and the top side could be okay or rugged, whatever. However, it's going to be covered by the buttercream decorations we're going to add to this. By the time we're done, you wouldn't even notice there was something there before. We're using blue buttercream to decorate the top of this cake, and in a snail-like motion, we're piping with this star tip. You see her swirling gently the turning board to give her access to the entire part of the cake. You see the middle is very clean and the sides too. If you notice, there are some patches around the cakes which we're going to cover with gold leaf. Now she's adding some sprinkles on top of this cake, and For the patches, we're going to use gold leaf to cover it. By the time she's done, you wouldn't even realize that there was anything imperfect about this cake at all. This is also a good trick if you're decorating a cake for someone or for yourself, your home baker, and the specific design was not given to you. You could use gold leaf or drips, chocolate drips to cover up things like that. As the cake moved the other time, particles of the cake got in the buttercream. So she's going to use those gold leaf to cover up those things. And then for the edge of the cake, she's going to use gold leaf to cover it as well. By the time she's done, everything will be as good as perfect. Not bad for a first time. I give you that, sis. This is nice. It looks really good. It's really small, but it's fine. I like the way the gold is shining through this. I like the way the butter icing is. I like the way the piping is and the sprinkles. Wow. Please like and subscribe.